Hi everybody, this is Christine Bertram and I am coming to you live from the Hive here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. It is a Friday, TGIF everybody. It is February 23rd today, so we about have 1 week left in the month. It's crazy because we get an extra day this year. We have technically till Thursday for our end of sale-a-bration, which is why I have this board back here. We have just started board number 10. And I bet we'll get really close to filling it up, and we'll have at least one more drawing yet for this sale-a-bration. So exciting. We have a bunch of people here already. Hi, Marianne. Good morning to you. Oh, lots for looking forward for this all week. Okay, good, Marianne. That's exciting. I have been too. I have a lot to share with you. And I just realized I ran upstairs to get a card and I forgot to grab 2 stamp sets. So I'll have to share those out of the catalog, I guess. Hi, Linda Hunt. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Patty Wright. And there's Debbie Lindauer from Wisconsin, like about an hour south of me, not too far at all. Hi, Debbie Gast. Hi, Jeannie Parker. And there's Becky Schlossnagel. There's Sherry Everett. Mary Lemke, you look good. Yay, awesome. Well, that's because I had a refreshing day yesterday. Oh, hi, Karen Steak. Does it look like I actually got some sleep and I rested yesterday? I sure hope so. Hopefully I look a little bit more refreshed. We had our spa day yesterday, you guys. It was amazing. I don't think I've ever really done that in my life, taken a day just to like do nothing but pamper myself. And the reason, I would have to say the only reason that we did this is because I wanted to spoil my silver elite on my team. So I've been blessed over the last couple of years. Hi, Kia. Hi, Linda Scott. It was good. Hi, Dana Grushke. Hi, Leslie Baumgartner. Over the years, my team has been growing, and Diane Bogenhagen promoted to Silver Elite in 2020. Well, it's so crazy how fast these years are going. Hi, Chris Udoranki. Hi, Susan Bellamy. Hi, Vonda. Hi, Ann. So she was a Silver Elite all of last year, which was like the 22 to 23 year, and she earned it or got the earned the title the year before, like in September of the year before. So that would have been 21. So starting in like the 22 to 23 year, I wanted to come up with an idea to recognize and reward the next level of somebody on my team. For silvers, we do a sale-a-bration celebration where we make cards and we get together. For those that aren't local, we do a Zoom to include you. And then for those that are local, we get together here. And the only sad thing is that I get lunch or dinner. And hi, Jean Terwilliger. The only thing is like the people that are on the Zoom don't get to eat with us. So that, what I should do is figure out a way that I can make that work. So then with the addition of a Silver Elite on my team, I had to come up with something else like that would be amazing to recognize her. And so this was a gift to Diane for her achievement from the 2022 to 2023 year. And so I was like, well, what can we do? And so Tyler actually came up with the idea. He's like, what about a spa day? Go and just pamper yourselves. And so so we finally figured that out at the end of last year, like in December is when we finally talked about it. And when we called to book, we decided we were like, well, we're going to drag my mom along because my mom works her butt off to help me with anything and everything. You guys, you know this. I talk about my mom all the time. She's amazing. And at the drop of a hat, she would do anything for her kids. Like that's what she does. And so she helps me all the time. And so I wanted to recognize her as well. And so we dragged my mom along, and she'd never really had such a spa day either. And so we got facials, which maybe like, I don't know, maybe that might be part of it. We got massages. Hi, Trish Vaguely. Yay, I got it right, Vaguely. So you guys, I love to say your names correctly, so you never should feel bad correcting me on how to say something, especially your name, right? So if I'm saying it wrong, just let me know. And Trish sent me an email the other day saying exactly like how to say it. So like vaguely, so it's vaguely. And so I'm so excited now that I can say it. For some reason, I got an L in your name. So I don't know how I got an L. It's just because FL just seemed to roll off my fingers when I was typing. So we have facials. My mom's not all about massages. So she got a a manicure, and then we all three got pedicures. And then while my mom was getting her manicure, Diane and I each got massages. And Diane had a full body massage for 60 minutes with the hot stones. And she was explaining like how amazing it was, where she rolled the hot stone from like your neck area here all the way up and down your arm. Hi, Bonnie Kevin from Ohio. Sunny here as well. And all the way, and she's like, and it landed in her hand. And then she was like, oh man, it felt so amazing. And so it was awesome. And that's kind of like what I was expecting to get as well, like the hot stone massage. But I didn't end up with a hot stone massage. For some reason, I ended up with an amazing massage that focused on my lower back and my hands. I do a lot of typing and keyboard work. And then my lower back has been bothering me for probably 3 years now. And she told you guys, this is a different story. And I know this is like off subject from doing the class or like our showcase, but I thought I have a hard time not talking about it because it just happened. So she's like, so I put in there that I have issues with my lower back, right? Because I sit and I type a lot, I sit and I stamp a lot, I sit and I just sit a lot, right? And I know I need to get up and stretch more. My chiropractor yelled at me all the time. And she was going through and she was like touching, feeling in that lower back area, trying to feel. They have like the most amazing ability to feel with their hands, your muscles and your ligaments and your tendons, and they know all of what's going on. I guess it's so crazy that like I'm not that type of person. Like I couldn't feel you and be like, oh, that muscle is like this or this muscle is that. Well, after she did like a little bit of working around for about 15 minutes, like working in there and like touching and pushing and massaging a little bit, she's like, this is funny, but she's like, your coccyx is crooked. I'm like, my what? She's like, your coccyx is crooked. And I'm like, what? I had to have her say it 3 times. I'm like, my cock what? My what? Like, I don't have a coccyx. Like, what are you talking about? I'm a girl. Like in my head thinking, she's like, no. She's like, it's like the end of your spinal cord, kind of like where you're like, if you would have a tail, she's like, it's where your tail would be. She's like, yours is crooked. I'm like, okay. And she's like, well, do you sit on your side a lot more? Like, over on this? I'm like, yes, because it hurts. Like, it's not like it's painful, right? Like on a scale of 10, it was never like a 10. It was always like a 2. It was like a nagging thing. Hi, Pat Detlefson. And so she's like, well, have you fallen recently? I'm like in Hawaii, you guys, I went to Hawaii in 2021 in May, and I fell because I was wearing flip-flops where I shouldn't have been because we decided to go for a hike and I was not prepared. And so I slipped out and like went right on my butt and my head hit. And I'm like, okay. And I was bruised up. The first thing we did was we went to the chiropractor. We landed in Appleton. And in 30 minutes, we were at that chiropractor in Oshkosh. Hi, Jenna Helms. She's right outside the door. Well, you're welcome to come in, Jenna. Just know that the cats are roaming around somewhere. But you can sneak in if you want. And so Jenna's here, you guys. Yay. And so I'm like, so for 3 years, you guys, my back has been bothering me. And she's like, your chiropractor has done a great job aligning you and keeping you straight. And like, so generally, because I go to the chiropractor a few times a year, and she's like, so what's happening is like, it didn't heal, like the tailbone thing didn't heal correctly. And so ligaments are like one side's pulling and one side's pushing, or like being pulled, I should say. It's not pushing, it's just being pulled. So it was you guys, for 45 minutes, she had just gone, you guys, this is the most like awesome thing. 3 months ago, she went for training on this exact thing. So she knew exactly what to do to try to help resolve my tailbone issue. And I know that's probably a lot of information for you guys, especially if you're watching me for the very first time. But here we are. The door's locked. Go through the mudroom, Jenna. Go through the mudroom. Like go around and then come through the garage. Yes, the mudroom door is locked. That would be an accurate assessment. So you guys, so for 3 years, I've been having this constant like, and like the chiropractor would go and he makes my spine is aligned. Everything's good. That little tailbone, she said it was just like crooked. And I'm like, oh, okay. So you guys, I woke up and I'm sitting here today and I like don't have this nagging pain. And it's like, she worked at it for 45 minutes. So it was not the massage I was expecting to get by any means. It was better because she had the knowledge and the experience of what I needed for what, like I never knew I needed that. And there was even 10 minutes left, and I was like, but my hands, I want my hands massaged, like here and like under, like I just wanted my arms like a little bit because they're always so tight and tense from typing. You guys, answering all the emails, right? I'm on the computer a lot. So she did like 15 minutes on my one arm And then we were 5 minutes over, and she did 5 minutes on my other arm. And she's like, okay, I can't do any more because I'm already over. My girl who's waiting for me is late. And it was like amazing. So yeah. So I actually like, I'm sitting here, you guys, and it's like for the first time, like I feel like I'm sitting straight, and you know how many times it's just like not comfortable. So it's all good. So yes, if you guys are in the Fond du Lac, I should say the Fox Valley area, and you want a good massage, her name is Laura. She is phenomenal. I'm actually going to put on the calendar for like in 4 months to go back up and have her do another one. So, so the gift that I gave to Diane was such an amazing gift to myself as well, and my mom. We all had a great time. It was an amazing day for the three of us just to be together. You guys, I had my phone on silent all day. Like I never took it off of silent in the morning, and it stayed on silent, and it's still on silent exactly right now for this live, basically. And so after I get done with the live, I'll be back in there. Now, the only caveat to this is, you guys, I have some team members coming in. Like Jenna Helms is here right now. She's like literally like outside the door. Gina Bulow is coming over. Diane Bogenhagen and Tracy Sorge. I have 4 girls on my team who are silvers working to be silver elites, or they're already silver elites, and they are coming in this weekend for training. I put this out on my PDF. I put it out on my my team. To my team that I do this, it's like a training. It's for anybody that wants extra training if they really are working to do more with it as a business. So business-minded training, not like really like just taught like how do you do classes, and like it's whatever they want. It's like we left it open-ended. So they're all coming in around noon today. So you guys know how I fly, right? Hi, Pat Lee, your first time catching me live. Yay, I'm so happy you love my cards. So you guys know how I fly, like from one thing to the next, and we just it all works out. The wheel keeps moving. So, but thank you for letting me tell you guys that story. It was a great day. I appreciate it so much. And my team gave me some money over Christmas to get massages and to get pedicures. And so what I'm going to do now after a day like yesterday is I'm going to schedule them into my calendar, because if I don't schedule them, I don't do them, right? That's how it goes. If it doesn't get written down, it doesn't happen. And so it's going to get scheduled, and it's going to happen because you guys, you tell me this, like you need to like maintain, self-care is very important, right? If you're not caring for yourself, then how can you care for others, right? And how can you be good to care for others? And I want to be there for you guys. So we're going to make sure I get my massages, make sure my back is working, and my toes look good for Tyler. So, all right. Because he does enjoy massaging my feet. No, I shouldn't say that. I don't know if he really enjoys it. He knows that I enjoy it so much, and that's why he does it. So he knows he makes me happy. All right. So you guys, I have some Happy Mail. I'm going to share that with you because my goal now is to not get backlogged on the Happy Mail, so that we have to do a special showcase on the Happy Mail. We're going to show it off as I have it. So I've got some Happy Mail, and I have my, just a lot like around me, like we generally do for this video. Hi, Carmen Melendez. Hi, Linda. Pretty flowers. So yes, you guys, this is from a few gals on my team. Karen Wetstein, Diane Bogenhagen, Judy Immel, Julie Bierschbach, and Karen Wetstein. They all chipped in, and they gave me these beautiful purple-licious, amazing flowers. I hit my $700,000 in career sales maybe 3 days ago, whatever, not yesterday, not the day before, but Tuesday. And so my upline Kelly posted it, and then my gal sent me some flowers. Hi, Barb from Saskatchewan, Canada. Awesome way to yes, exactly. And so I have Tracy Sorge, who is a Silver Elite. So Tracy Sorge promoted to Silver Elite in the Stamp It Up year ended September 30th of last year, and so she promoted in October. So this year we have 2 Silver Elites, Tracy and Diane. They're going to both be here this weekend. And anybody else on my team who would happen to promote to a Silver Elite this year would also be welcome to join us. And if you're not local to me, I was talking to Tyler about it last night. He's like, if your team isn't local, what are you going to do? I'm like, well, I will set them up with a day at a local spa for them, and I will pay for their ticket to get some self-care and some love. So that's how we do it. Or they could always fly in for the day that we do it. So, but yeah, so the flowers, yeah, it's amazing, you guys. I hit my 700,000, which is a pretty amazing accomplishment. People always ask me, when are you going to hit your million? I'm like, well, hi, Ileana. I'm not sure. Hi, Jenna snuck in here, yay. When it was, so if I do the math, we were thinking like not next year, but the following year, maybe by the end of the following year. So we're getting there. Little by little, we keep picking away at it. So, all right, so I'm gonna flip the camera down, and I'm gonna share with you some Happy Mail that I got here. This came from Judy Sharp. Judy is actually currently in New Zealand, you guys. So this was a beautiful card she made featuring sale-a-bration product, Flight and Airy, and the heartfelt hellos. pulled in a little die cut with a leaf and some of the that pink ribbon from Bubble Bath. You know what I just realized I didn't grab is my masterfully made ink, paper, scissors, and I don't know if I couldn't find it where it was. So, I mean, you're not going to know where to look for it.
I was going to say, I can be your Vanna.
Yeah, you know what the masterfully made class is. I just don't know.
You need the cards.
I was going to show off the cards because I have extra kits, and I don't know. I have one set of made cards just floating around the hive. You can look anywhere you want. This is like an open house. So, hi Sharon Land. All right, so Judy Sharp is currently in, oh, look at that little guy here. Little circle of a bird right in the corner. That's so awesome. So Judy Sharp is currently in New Zealand. She'll get home and she will go right into on stage in Houston. And so I'm going to put this out here one more time. I have one room left in my block, plus I have somebody who's looking for a roommate. If you're going to on stage and you want to get in my block of rooms, we're at the Homewood Suites by Hilton. You're welcome to. Just reach out to me. If you haven't gotten your hotel yet and you're like a last minuter, I'd love to have you be part of our room. And you pay your own, I just have the reservation. Everybody just pays their own room when they get there. So that's really super simple. If you're in a different hotel and you want to cancel it and be part of our group, just let me know. The person that is looking for a roommate is pretty easygoing. She said she would be open to sharing a room. And so we're going to find somebody to share a room with her. So Judy Sharp, I'm going to get to meet her in Houston, and I'll put this call out there too. If you, hi Catlin, if you are going to Houston and you watch me and you want to get together, just send me an email. I would say please email me because then I can get it when I go through my emails. I can reply and write it on a list of people. And I think we're going to be getting together on that Thursday night before on stage in a general area of the hotel. So if people want to get together and do some swapping with a smaller group and meet me and meet anybody on the team, you guys reach out to me, send me an email so that I can definitely make that happen for you. Yay. Okay, so that's my story for Judy Sharp. I'm so excited for her to be going to New Zealand. And then I have here Holly Paplow sending hugs, and she has a cute little card here. Same paper, you guys, Flight and Airy, and then the Distress Tile embossing folder. And she put a little postcard in here. I love it. It's so cute. Have a great day. I love your handwriting, and I love how she puts the little baby hearts right on top of the eyes. It's so cute. So that was very pretty. Thank you for that, Holly. And then Vicky Rodriguez, another Purplicious friend. Look at this beautiful envelope with the beautiful card. And she used the Perennial Lavender designer series paper. Look at this, a nice little note in here too for me. And you're wonderful, you're loved, you matter. I love it. I love it. Later Gator. See you later Gator. After a while, Crocodile. All right, so that's my happy mail that I wanted to share with you guys for today. And so for those that are new to me, you might not know what the crazy is all about, and I get that. And it's very overwhelming, and everybody will tell you, oh, you found a kitten. Oh, you found them.
Well, I found a set.
Yeah, this is the only set I have.
Oh, okay.
So that's perfect. Thank you. And you found a honey.
I found 2 kitties.
Yay. Yay. I thought you were allergic to cats.
As long as I don't touch my face.
You're fine.
Or sleepy. Yeah.
Okay.
They'd be in.
Yeah. Okay.
But I love them.
Yay. Okay. Well, honey's getting some love. All right. So you guys, for those of you that are newer to me, I do a lot. I do too much. I know that. I get that. And it can be overwhelming for people. So I always tell people, pick and choose what you want to do. But people tell me they like the variety and they like that I offer so much because they can have options. I have fee-based classes where you can just pay for it. I have order-based classes where you can order to get it for free only. And then I have a mix where you could fee-based, so you could pay for it or you could order for it. And from everything in the middle and all different things. And I usually have about 5 kitted classes. What people have been telling me is they're like, I didn't know such a thing existed, that we can get such beautiful kits for cards, and you make it so easy to create and use our own stamps that we currently have at home. We don't have to buy the exact stamp set. And so that's what's great about doing the kitted classes that we have. I also do non-kitted classes like Mystery Night or Share, Create, Inspire, so that you can use your own things and make a card along with us or do it later after the fact. So we try to get you creating and crafting so that you can share. It's a good crazy, right, Debbie Guess? It is a good crazy. And the wheel keeps moving is what I say. The wheel keeps spinning. And we just keep working away at stuff and just designing and kitting and classes. Designing, kitting classes, right? Every month. And so we have lots of stuff to always offer. So what I have here is a high-level overview for those that are new that kind of outlines, and Sherry says she loves doing it all. You do. I love it. This outlines everything that I have. Mainly everything on the front here is kitted classes, except for Craft Roulette with Mary Gunn. I'm a guest crafter, I think, twice or twice a year on Craft Roulette. But all the rest of these are kitted. Now, they're not always offered every month. Sometimes I do a quarterly order-based class. Sometimes Memories and More is 3 times a year. Stamp-a-Stacks, 3 at least. But some of these other ones, like these 2, I do a beginner's class at a local restaurant. And then on the back, you can flip over and like these are the non-kitted classes that I do. And there's past classes always available. I do use stamp sales, DSP samplers, product shares, swapping. I have different retreats, and then I have team activities that I do for my team. And so you guys, the other file that I have is this schedule here. And if you're wondering if you're new to me, you just go to cardsbychrisb.com. That's your one-stop shop for everything me related. She's gonna go after the flowers. Yep, you can't be over here, little lady. Sorry, not sorry. Go by Jenna. Go. Okay, so on my website, you can go to the resources tab. You guys, resources, shop, events. If you're on my team, there's a team page. If you want to join my team, that talks about it. And if you're a member of my subscription, to get all my access to my PDF tutorials, that's where the members go. But this first thing right here, the offering overview, is this document here. And the second one is the February through June schedule. That's where you can find. There's other things in there, but those are the 2 main documents that you can work off. So I just wanted to share, in case you want to print this off at home, you can definitely see what's all out there. It also tells you, like, can you order or can you pay for it? And do you just pay for it, or can you order only? So this is a great referral or reference tool. And then the schedule here. So this is what we're going to work through today. We're going to talk about and show you the classes that we have for each one of these specific types of class. And then people ask, well, how do you sign up for classes? Well, a couple different ways. The main way, and I'll be honest with you, the easiest way at the moment for you is to just reach out to me. Email me, text me, call me, Facebook message me. However you want to get a hold of me, just tell me that you would like to sign up for the class. And getting your name on the class list is like the first thing. And once you're on the list, then that means you're going to get something. And if it's a kitted class generally, right? You don't really have to tell me if you want to do Mystery Night or Paper Pumpkin, because there's nothing really that you need to do except for watch the video. And if you want Paper Pumpkin, you could subscribe to it through me, and Stampin' Up! Sends that out to you directly. So getting your name in this yellow book is primarily like what you need to do to get signed up for a class. And so once your name is in here, that's where then we figure out, well, do you want to pay for it? Do you want to place an order to get it for free? You know, whatever you want. Like, I'm always okay with it as long as it's the best option for you. Now, you might be saying, for people who are Stampin' Up! Demonstrators or discount shoppers, you received an email from Stampin' Up! In the last 24 hours about changes that they're doing to the Hostess Rewards program, which primarily affects a lot of you who place your orders to get classes for free. All right. And so this is news to you if you're not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, because you haven't heard this news yet, probably. And so just know the changes aren't taking effect yet. And I'm going to be working with my team this weekend, actually. We're going to rewatch or watch the video. Hi, Barbara Gabi. Watch the video that they gave to demonstrators. And we're going to try to process and digest it and see how we can realign and restructure ourselves to align with what Stampin' Up's changes are going to be. So I don't have any answers yet on it. I don't know. So for now, business as usual. And right now you can get classes for free with orders, because that's how we do how we do it currently, if it's that kind of a class that you can order to get it for free. Okay, so with that being said, if you ask me any questions about it at the moment, like, I really don't have any answers besides, like, I just skimmed the email. I never even watched the video yet. So anyways, yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through our list here. So I'm just going to work through like monthly classes. Every month I do a class that is offered in person a couple times and online, and it features 3 different bundles or stamp sets. And definitely always in the designing, we try to design cards that don't require lots of stamping. And so sentiments, basically. And so that's what you're going to find actually with this class here for the monthly class. This is a very holiday specific class too, because we have Easter and St. Patty's Day coming up. So we did do 2 Easter cards, and we did a St. Patty's Day card. So the St. Patty's Day card, all you really need is a sentiment. And this sentiment comes from the Sending Smiles stamp set, which I didn't bring over here, but just a sentiment, long and skinny, would be great for this one. And then some sort of a background stamp is what you're going to need in a darker green color. And then all your die cuts, when you get a class from me, your embossing is done, like the die cut is out, this die cut and embossed is done. Like you'll get a piece of green here, and I'm going to teach you how to make your own little tail, your stem. And then, yeah, so then we put that card together. But it does feature Adoring Hearts, and there's a hybrid that goes with that. I have an embossing folder, which I don't have at the moment. It's out with my helper right now, and she's already working on prepping for the class. This one is Excellent Eggs, and that's where the Happy Easter comes from. Anna's already on it right now. Anna's already die cutting all your bits and parts for your egg, and so a lot of gluing is needed for this one, and a sentiment. I did stamp a little bunny on the inside, and a lot of this is, I think, just gray granite. So this is Excellent Eggs. Again, another one where you wouldn't have to have the stamp set to make that card. And this one features the Easter Lilies stamp set. And that's where the sentiments come from. This would be a great sympathy card. It would also make a great birthday card or a thinking of you card. It doesn't have to be an Easter card. You could flip this and you can see here that we've got some sentiments in peacock, and then the flower is in moody mauve. And again, Tammy Sikolik and her mom are on all the die cutting right now for this and the little oval or the vellum circle. So just sentiments basically, and whatever you want to stamp on your inside. So this class is the one that I started my whole class structure way back in like 2016. You could get it for free with a minimum $50 order, or you can pay for this class. And we have it in here that it's, if you do porch pickup or attend in person, 17, or if you want it mailed, it's 23. All right, so that's one monthly class. Now, we're kitting this up on Tuesday of next week because the class is actually on, March 11th. So it's not next week, but it's the week after. So it's going to come up really fast for in-person, and then for online, it's March 7th, right? So just reach out if you're interested in this class. If you're interested in this class and you're also interested in Let's Just Stamp, we plan to kit these both up next week, Tuesday, so you could get in on some consolidated class shipments and save some money on shipping. So the Let's Just Stamp, I'm just going to flip over here because that one we're also kitting up next Tuesday. That class is actually a little bit in the middle of March. It's the 18th, the day after St. Patty's Day for the online community. Diane Bogenhagen teaches the in-person on March 5th, which is actually not next week, but the week after. So that's going to be here super quick. Another one that's $17 for 3 cards, or you could get it free with a $50 order. It does feature blueberry bunches. Now Let's Just Stamp, what we try to do is pick a stamp set that has focal images and sentiments, multiple, so that we can focus just on one stamp set. And if you don't like this stamp set, don't want to ever buy it because you're like, yep, I'm not into the blueberries. Well, think about what you do have at home that would work for stamping an image, because you will get, in this case, a piece of white this big. It's big enough for you to stamp this image, but if you don't have it, you have something else. This one's super cool because we did add a little bit of Velcro right here to help hold the arm flat. And when you open it up, for Let's Just Stamp, we always do a double matting on the inside so that it just gives it another little layer. And so the theme with this class is black, blue, and white. It uses that rock and roll paper, and we, bless you, did you touch your face? Uh-oh, do you need to wash off your face? Go to the bathroom. I could tell you, like, oh no. Either the bathroom in the house or the bathroom in the mudroom. So this one too, you need a blueberry or something else that's going to be about this big. And there are some Wonderful World. There's some other big flowers that we've had in the past that would look really pretty coming up at the sentiment like this. So again, if you don't have blueberries, hi Jenny O'Payne. 2 holidays next month. That is so true. So the great layout, think of the layouts and what you could use if you don't have the blueberries is what I like to teach you guys. You don't have to buy stamp sets if you're not crazy about them. Figure out what you could use with the kits that we offer. This one too uses that bigger blueberry, but teaching you how to do it's a bridge that connects these 2 pieces. And so a cute little bow will be made for you whenever we do bows. Regular bows, we do make them here. I've already made them. I made 48 of them already. I did it while I was talking with Tyler one night. I'm like, can I just do something with my hands while you're talking with me? And he's like, sure. I'm like, okay, because I want to make 48 bows. And he's like, okay, that's fine. So I got all my bows made while we were having an entire conversation. I need to be always doing something like working on something with my hands. So apples and cherries, Donna Gruszki said, would be perfect on there as well. So yes, or flowers, whatever you think would be great. Again, when there's focal images, we cannot stamp for you guys. So we would give you a piece of paper big enough for the stamped image, and then you can stamp it with whatever you want and fussy cut it or die cut it if you have matching dies. So that's the Let's Just Stamp. Now, there's one more Let's Just Stamp coming up in April that we already know. It's going to be the Be My Valentine. And you guys can already get signed up for any class. You can always sign up, like I have lots of people who love ink, paper, scissors, and they say, sign me up for the entire year. Debbie said the pomegranate set, that would be perfect, yes. I have people that are like, I love ink, paper, scissors. I never want to miss one. Just sign me up for the whole rest of the year. Okay, so I go through and I sign up for every ink, paper, scissors. Or they're like, I love all the Let's Just Stamp. If you guys want to get your name on the list for anything at any time for like the whole year, that actually helps me because I can just take 2 minutes, write your name for the whole year, and then on a monthly basis, we figure out, do you want to pay for it or do you want to place an order for it? As long as I get your name on the list, then I can always follow up with you as it gets closer to what you want to do. So that's awesome. So we know that Be My Valentine is going to be in April, and it's not going to be Valentine's Day cards, okay? We're going to be making B cards that are not Valentine's Day, okay? Yay. All right, so let's go back to the beginning here. Paper pumpkin, we'll talk about that next. Kelly does the paper pumpkin classes for me, and she is set up to do the March kit. Oh, on March 1st. Sorry, April 1st. April 1st. Do I have that correct? Is my little baby pocket calendar right to your left there? Yeah. Yeah. Is that right?
March 1st is already next Friday.
No, I meant April 1st, but April 1st seems like,
That's a Monday.
yeah, I think that's supposed to be, it is April 1st. Okay, it is April 1st. Okay. And then, this is why I got confused. She hasn't done the February one yet. I'm like, she's doing it next Monday. So that's where I got confused, you guys. So, okay. So she's doing the February paper pumpkin. And you can see back here, I have 4 pumpkins here. I believe I have 4 available yet. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I can't talk right now. I'll call you back. So I have 4 paper pumpkins for the month of February. If you missed out on ordering yours and you would like to get one, they're here ready to get mailed. So she's doing paper pumpkin class this coming Monday, the 26th. And then what's crazy about the March pumpkin is that she's doing the class on April 1st, which is a little bit weird because it's in April, but it's because we had to throw in, we didn't have to, we need to throw in the Celebration live class, which is when we would normally do pumpkin. So we kind of switched the paper pumpkin around a little bit. So Kelly will make one of each of the cards, and then she will make an alternative with you. So Kelly loves to do those classes. Kelly's my cousin, and for those that don't know, she is my dad's sister's daughter, and so we've been crafting together since she was a wee little one, and it's her outlet to get away from the stresses of her life. She loves to do the class, and so I let her do the class because it gives me a night off. All right, so then we go to mystery card nights, you guys, and what you get with mystery card night is a clue from me, clue 1, which includes all the materials, or like I should say the measurements for card 1. We just did this last week because we just had it on the 19th, and so this was the card. We actually, for the first time, we made a full card, and I lost my thing here. It's probably like it fell off and is sitting somewhere. There was a little circle sentiment in there. So on glitter paper, it doesn't always stick so well, so I got to figure out some different type of glue to put on here. I just used tear and tape and it didn't stick so well, so I got to do liquid glue and tear and tape. But did you guys like actually me making a card with you? Oh, because it was fun. But normally I don't finish the card off. I have lots of unfinished ones sitting over here, but I don't like have a full, like this guy right here was, I need to finish these. That's what I should make it a goal, to finish these 2 mystery cards for you guys. I got all my bits and parts, but I don't always finish my mystery cards. So mystery cards where I give you a clue and you supply your own materials and you make a card with me, or like after class, whatever you want to do. And in March, it's on the 18th. It's the day after St. Patty's Day, and it's like right after Let's Just Stamp. So we have Let's Just Stamp in the afternoon, and then that's your evening class. Perfect. Okay, so I do a sweet bundle class. This last month in February, it was a bundle because Trusty Tools was not a suite. But we're back to a suite in March, and it's the Nature's. Debbie said she loves when I make the card. Okay, well, Patty Wright said the same thing. She loved me making the card. So I'll try to make that happen going forward. I'll definitely do my best. But I'll tell you, the only reason that happened is because I used it as a swap card, and I left an extra one unkitted, and so that was perfect. So I just have to plan for that. So Nature's Sweetness is the sweet that we're going to feature in March, and then Perennial Lavender is what we're featuring in April. And Nature's Sweetness, if you go to the front here, you can see 40 to 43 is where the sweet is. And so I left these stamp sets upstairs because I was just designing them. I finished them off the day before yesterday. We're going to feature Lovely and Sweet and Notes of Nature. And then if you go to the next page, you can see the spread of them. So that's what we're featuring in March. And I have the cards here to show you. And they, I think, turned out great. So they feature vanilla, the vanilla bean. Linda likes it also when I do the card. Okay, well, I'm getting lots of people telling me that I should be doing that. So I can make that happen. This is one of the cards. So these are hot off the press. So again, we just talked about it. If it's a focal image, then you would need to have some sort of stamp or the stamp, and you're going to get a piece of paper to stamp it, die cut it. So this set features the stamps from the sets. And so you're going to want to think about what could you use, and something big like that would be, there's a flower from Wonderful World. I feel like from 2 years ago, there's different bigger flowers that have stems coming up. And I don't know. Yeah, but it's a big flower.
Translucent florals.
Translucent florals. Oh, Jenna has it right here. Translucent floral has a nice big flower. So if you have translucent flowers, that would look great there too.
Oh, the blueberry bunches.
And the blueberry bunches. That blueberry would fit good on here too. Yeah, so this is one of the cards for the Nature Sweetness class. And here's another one. This. And then that opens up like that. You guys, I'm going to have a little disclaimer. We cleaned up my craft room about a month ago, and we found piles of different types of cardstock, and I'm trying to incorporate them into the use of designing. And this actually is a retired gold shimmer paper, but I had a stack of them this tall, and they were the perfect addition to this card. And so I'm going to be throwing in little bits of retired product that could get consumed in the cards, and you might even have that paper, but it just matched perfectly with it. Just gave it a little gold glimmery. Stipple roses! Oh my goodness! Oh, yes! Yes, Debbie, yes. Stipple roses would be perfect as well. All right, so these are the same big stamp, and then I added the little leaf stamp there. Here's this guy. So I used that faux gold leather trim on all the cards, and then the cork rounds. And so this is like a regular size one. It's super cool because I have the cover embossed, or the top of the card base embossed. And then the last one is the other vanilla bean stamp and some of the background stamps. So these two sets have really cool background sets. So you guys, I haven't even done the insides. Jolene, if you're watching, I haven't even written up the recipe cards. I was going to try to do that yesterday, but you guys, you know how that works when you're supposed to be relaxing and not doing stamping? So that didn't get done. So yes, so this is the class where it's $20 if you do it in person or porch pickup, and mailed is $26, or free with a minimum order. It's offered 3 times, on a Saturday, a weekday, and online. Online, you guys, is March 21st. For if you're in person, we're doing it March 20th, and then March 9th is a Saturday, and we're actually going to do it at 10 o'clock instead of 1, and I'm going to update my schedule. So yay. This one also is one where if you purchase the bundle, either bundle, as your RSVP for class, and you still have $50, so if there's ever a bundle that's less than $45, you still need to have the $50 order, so you'd have to add something to it. But if you order the bundle as your RSVP for class, you would get the class for free, like you normally would, but you'll also get a little gift from me. At the moment, I'm still going to be offering this promotion where you get a half a pack of paper. I use my host rewards to give the half a pack of paper to you for your purchase, as long as you use the host code. So that's just a little thing I've been doing for like the last 3 years, and I'm going to continue doing it as long as I have host rewards to work with. So very good. I do a class here. Thanks, Barbara Gabi. I do a class at 1111 Burgers and Beignets, local restaurant here in town. That class is March 20th. If you're local to me and want to learn how to stamp, this last one I did yesterday, we actually did that St. Patty's Day card, and we did a card from Let's Just Stamp, and I had 2 people, which was amazing. They're both they've only stamped one other time with me last month, and it was nice that I could work with them one-on-one and really teach them and show them how to stamp. And so that's what's awesome about having a smaller class when you're a beginner. You get that one-on-one interaction, and like you get to learn and see how things go and talk about the different adhesives and cutting and paper and die cutting, all that good stuff. And so if you're interested you're in my area and you'd like to attend that beginner's class, just reach out to me. And I don't know what we're making though. Like that one I fly by the seat of my pants on, you guys. So I always pick something. We're going to be doing the egg card actually. We're going to be doing the egg card, which really isn't a beginner's card, but when you do it step by step by step and you have somebody holding your hand and you're a beginner, you're going to end up with an amazing card for your first card. So the egg card for sure is one of them, but I don't know the other one. All right, so that's the first side of this. The second side is ink, paper, scissors. Oh man, we have both of them ready for you guys. We have Poetic Expressions in March and Lighter Than Air in April. So we have both ink, paper, scissors ready for you guys. And these turned out so pretty. This is the Thoughtful Expressions stamp set that got featured. All right, so you see that there is a flower stamped here and a bird, the hummingbird, and some sentiments. The inks we used are Gray Granite and Blackberry Bliss. And then the birds are colored in with the hummingbird is colored in with colored pencils. Now, if you don't have the hummingbird from this specific set, could you potentially have a different hummingbird? Or could you just not put the hummingbird and put the flower in the center? You girls are so creative and you can adapt the cards however you want. And I'll get you a piece of paper big enough for both of them and then you can do with it what you want. So there's one. And then there is a real shaker card. So you've got a window sheet here. So you're going to get the champagne dots and you're going to get a roll of the herringbone white ribbon. And hi, Mary Sykes. Yep, definitely catch it from the beginning if you're coming in late. And then we've got all your die cutting will be done. Here's another one with the bird though, so you need something to go there. This is our faker shaker card. So we'll be including a window, an envelope, a clear envelope in your kit. So again, the flower got used here, but what else could you put there? But you'll get some of these die cuts, these green die cut leaves, and the label. And you'll get some additional, so you don't get the roll of the blue jute. We just are going to give you enough blue jute to add to this card. I just needed to get added to this card, and it's not part of your goodie bag. It's going to be part of your card kit. And then this one's so pretty too. So you guys, we were strategic. We die cut the center label out of here, and then we used it on this card so that it got repurposed onto a different card. And something small here would need to get stamped, and we use Crumb Cake and Mossy Meadow for this one. So again, you get a quarter pack of DSP for this class, the roll of ribbon, and the champagne dots. The class cost is $39, or $39 if you need it mailed, or $32 if you want to attend in person, or to do porch pickup. So Diane's teaching the class in person on March 26th, which is a Tuesday, and I have it on the Thursday of that week, March 28th. Gorgeous, fun, pretty cards. Poetic Expressions was really hard to mix and match designer paper. But the patterns were pretty, and you just had to keep them, like these two complemented each other. And this one and that one complemented enough. But otherwise, like it's like you're working with these DSPs kind of singular. The Lighter Than Air, I didn't even pull that stamp set, Thoughtful Expressions. Do you want to grab Thoughtful Expressions by Vanna White? I think it should be over there. I hope, it was right over here.
I see it.
Okay, good. Yay, she spotted it right away. I'll show you guys what Thoughtful Expressions looks like. It's part of,
Hold on.
it's Poetic Expressions.
Thoughtful's right now.
Perfect. Okay, so this is what, it is thoughtful. Haha. So Poetic Expressions is the sweet name. Thoughtful Expressions is the stamp set. And so this is where the hummingbird and the flowers that got these are the stamped images, and then the words are so pretty. Perfect. Okay, so that can go right, yeah, you can put it right back. All right, so then for April, I grabbed Lifetime of Love. Is that not funny? Hot Air Balloon, Lighter Than Air. Is that over there?
It's Hot Air Balloon. Do you want stamps and dice?
Sure, both. Yeah. Perfect. I took the dice. Okay, cool. All right. So, hot air balloon. So now we're working a little ahead. So I'm going to share this with you because we have the class done. It's hot air balloon, and the class is called Lighter Than Air, and you're going to do 4 cards. So you guys can already get signed up for this as well. It features 4 cards from the hot air balloon. You'll get the baker's twine, and you'll get those dots, those fun in color, like rainbow. They're not in color, sorry. They're like rainbow dots. But all these die cut pieces will be done embossed. Anything is embossed. And that's a fun fold that opens like that and like that. Hello, my sunshine friend, Penny Powell. And then this one. So you guys, there's a white mat here, and we do this a lot. Like this white and the white and the white get cut out of the mat. And so you guys do get, they would teach you how to conserve paper so that you're not like always using more, right? It's nice to like be like conservative with paper. Like, you know, things go a little bit further then. And so you see with mats that will die cut stuff out of them. So you get a little label here, and you'll use your main piece of designer paper as your focal background. And you really only need a sentiment for this card. And then this card, there's a balloon that's cut out of here, and you can see that we used it over on this card, which is super cool. And then just, you need a sentiment for this one. And then something on the inside. We use fresh freesia, flirty flamingo. I think this one's pecan pie for the ink. And then this one, we had to do this with the balloon. You're going to get 3 balloons that are already embossed for you. And then what you're going to do is glue. We'll show you how to glue them together, and you make like a 3D balloon. And then this opens like this. It's like a gatefold. So that's the ink, paper, scissors for April. So you could already get signed up for that. Same cost, $32 or $39. So we definitely pulled in those dies a lot. Very good. All right, so that's the ink, paper, scissors for like March and April. Let's just stamp we talked about. Now I do a technique club class with Rose Coleman. She's going to be featuring thoughtful moments next month, and she's going to be featuring the brayering again. So she's used the brayer, like actually she went ham on the brayer. She did the bubble wrap technique in January. She did how to use the brayer like in general just on paper for February. And then she's going to be using brayer with it, brayering up an embossing folder using thoughtful moments in March. I do not have her cards to share them with you. This is a club if you want it to be. It doesn't have to be a club too. It's basically free with a $50 order. And where the club part comes in is if you do 10 of them in a row consecutively, you would earn a $75 host reward and a half off item. Now, again, you're like, well, why are you going to continue doing that? I don't know. I'm just going with the flow. And as of right now, we're going to continue this. So people that are even at least halfway through will figure something out, right? I'm not ever going to leave anybody hanging with the host rewards at all, right? We always make it good for everybody. So just know, like, and this is something I'll have to work with Rose, like how are you going to adapt and alter your business if you're not able to give out host rewards in the way that we're giving them for people as like an incentive for taking 10 classes in a row and giving 10 orders monthly. So we're figuring that out. We're going to try to brainstorm, and if anybody has ideas, you're welcome to share them with us too. Bless you. Are you going to is it going to go away eventually if like you washed up your...
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. She's like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
They're too cute. So.
They're too cute. That's exactly it. Jill Betzine is the exact same way. She's allergic, and she just comes and she because they're so cute and cuddly. Yeah. All right. So stay tuned, you guys. As soon as I have the thoughtful moments ready for you guys to see, I will be sharing them with you. All right. So that class though is with Rose. She teaches that at 1:30 on March 19th, 1:30 Central Standard. When I say times, I always mean Central Standard. That's where I am in is Wisconsin. We're Central Standard, and she's in Mountain Time. But it's 1:30 Central Standard. Okay, Share, Create, Inspire. This is a class where I get a recipe card from you, the viewers, whoever wants to share a recipe card with me. And Maria Gilbertson shared the one for me for February. And then we open up the card at the end, if I have it. This time we didn't quite have it till afterwards, but that's okay. And then I make a card and inspire you guys, hopefully with the recipe to make a card. And this was February's. I have not pulled the names. So if you still haven't made your card yet and you would like to put it on the post in Facebook, you're welcome to. I haven't pulled the names yet. Also, I have not pulled the names to give away the Jungle Pals or the Cradled with Love for people who gave me their names that wanted to get on those drawings. I have a list started, and we're going to continue to take names until I'm ready to do the drawing. And so that's how that'll be going. So, but Share, Create, Inspire, for you guys that want to know, it's March 6th. And I'm super excited to say that I already have, Debbie's is going to be for April, and we have, I think this is Connie Moore's. Connie Moore's is going to be for March. So I'm going to photograph the recipe cards and get them shared with you guys so you have them ahead of time. So I also do kit classes once a month, different day. So March 22nd is a Friday. I do kit classes. So I don't know what the kit is for next month until Stampin' Up! Shares it, which they normally share it the first Tuesday of the month. Hi, Francis Rodriguez. We always say better late than never. But for February, they had this kit, which was called Happy House Plants. And so we did these 4 frames together last week, I think it was. And people are loving it. I've sold a couple of these already. So you can hang them, you can gift them. But this was one of the kits. And then the other kit was called Birthday Sparkle. And so we made these cards together. So you can always see what the kit is and decide then if you like it or if you hate it. Then you can decide if you want to buy it or let it go or never look at it again. Whatever you want. All right. Hi, Diane Bogenhagen. Thanks for liking and sharing. Speaking of the liking and sharing, this is the video that if you're part of my Cards by Christine VIP group, if you like and share the video and you comment on the post that I will be creating in that group soon, probably sometime today. If you like and comment, I put you in a drawing. And once a month, we do a drawing for a half off bundle winner. Again, another thing that I use my host rewards for. I'm thinking now all the things that I use my host rewards to give back to you guys, and fun, challenging things. If you're not a part of the VIP group and you've placed an order with me in the last 6 months, or you're on my team, hi Cindy Hutchings, you're welcome to reach out to me if you're not part of the VIP group already and ask to be added. I don't mind adding. I'll text, but can you sign me up for the March blueberries? Absolutely. And sale-a-bration fun folds, absolutely. I still have some of that left too, the sale. And we're going to go over what's coming up yet this month, and we're going to go over past classes after we're done with this. So if you, I forgot my train of thought. That doesn't happen very often, you guys. I know we were talking about kit classes and then something else. But Penny Powell, you got me there. Good job. You stumped me. Like I usually am like, I got the train of thought. Like you guys know that I can get right back on where I was. But Penny, you got me good. I feel like that doesn't happen very often. So good work, I guess. So kit class is March 22nd. We were talking about host rewards. VIP group. Ha, I got it. So if you want to be part of the VIP group, just reach out to me and I can add you to the group, invite you, or you can request access. Again, it's placing an order, and I celebrate birthdays in there. I do this bundle half off drawing in there. It's a way for me to publish all my classes where you guys actually see them. If you aren't part of one of like the Stamp and Game Night group or my VIP group, you might not see all of my posts. Having access to those groups allows you to actually see them, because Facebook controls so much from a business side that they don't always put things into your news feed. Hi, Mary Schreiber. Thank you so much. It's good to be in those groups because you can see more of what we have going on in this community. So, all right. So games and prizes, you guys. I don't have anything. Oh, I have bingo. I have Easter bingo, and it's really coming up fast, actually. It's March 4th. So not this week, but next week. I have Easter bingo. We'll make 2 Easter cards, play 6 games of bingo. And then the next thing that's really coming up, April 4th, I am doing Stamp and Game Night and Card Workshop. That one features the kidding around. And you were like, I don't like that. Maybe I hate those little kid things. Like, you're not into it. Wait, okay? I'm definitely going to design the cards in a way that you don't have to have the bundle. And I'm probably most likely going to use the opposite sides of the paper. So you're going to have really bright, cheerful cards. I might not even feature that stamp set. I might feature a different stamp set to go with it. I don't know. I'm on the fence about what to do with the kidding around. Okay, maybe I should poll the audience. Tell me in the video here in the likes, if you're watching me live, would you like me to feature the kidding around kids, like the kids, and make all the cards be kid specific and like use the die cuts from the paper, not the die cuts, the images from the DSP to make kid cards? Or do you want them non-kid cards and use a different stamp set that features the opposite sides of the paper? That's where I'm trying. I haven't figured that out because I haven't sat down to like really figure out. I just know that we need to feature that paper, and we can use the stamp set in terms of use the kids, or we cannot use the kids. So I'm phoning my friends right now, and I'm polling the audience. Let me know what we should do. I want to get feedback. So, okay. So that's games. Be Happy Stampers. We just had the team swap party. We have... Crazy Cat Lady says no. No what? No to which one? No doesn't help me, Crazy Cat Lady, right? No means what?
I think she means no kids.
No kids? Okay. All right. So we're assuming you mean no kids.
Maybe.
Barbara says no, too.
You must have asked, should I use the kids?
No kids, non-kids, not kids. I don't like that set. No kids. Kids or maybe both.
Well, if they just have to cut it out, though.
Okay, so here's the other question. Well, so do you guys not want kid cards in general? Or could one of them be a kid? Like, could one of them have a kid on it? Because there's some really cool, there's a castle in there.
Yes, there's some that are cute.
There's a really cool, do you know what you could do for me? There's, in the boxes over there are some kid cards, some sweet cards. There's some kid ones. Now, over on the, you know where they are? I'm so sorry. They're right back here. I made you walk all the way over there.
Okay.
They're right here.
Okay.
Look for the kid cards. Okay.
In these ones?
You guys, some of both. Leslie said some of both. Kid cards or maybe both. Non-kid. All right. Jenna's pulling some. Nope. Sorry. We're over one more underneath. In there. Those 2 boxes. There's kid cards. So Jenna's gonna pull some kid cards. I gotta show you some cute cards here. All right. I'm gonna keep going though. All right. So we'll come back to that. I'm getting ideas.
Because these are swap cards.
Yes, those are swap cards. So I have It's nothing for the team here in, okay, so for my team, we have a big event coming up in Houston. I have 9 people flying down with me in the plane. Awesome. We're going to be like crazy, I think. We've got Jenna's actually, and Maria, and Lisa LaFramboise. Who else is meeting us down there? And Van Mulligan. They're meeting us down in Houston, and we're going to all be rooming together, not in the same room, but we're in the same block, and we're going to have a great time at convention. So there's an onstage down in Houston, Texas. So my team is getting together down there. No kids. Use the opposite side. No kids. Oh man. Okay, so I'm not getting any kid love here, you guys. So, but we're going to show you the cards, and
Maybe you'll change your mind.
maybe you'll change your mind. So that's what's going on for the team. Anything else? Let's go back here. There's more. Wait. There's more. We're going to come back to extras in February. Extras in March. Okay. So, oh man, there's a busy March. So I have here what we're going to do for the sale-a-bration celebration. So you guys, sale-a-bration is still in full swing. We have 1 week left. And during sale-a-bration, I think most people know with a purchase, you get a free gift, right? Okay, so I do something additional, above and beyond. If you spend $150 in February or January with me as a customer, you are going to be invited to my event, my sale-a-bration celebration. It's my way to reward the people that have supported me. Thank you so much. It's my way to reward the people that have supported me during this time. I like to give back. I'm on my 10th sale-a-bration board, and I give away a $25 gift certificate for every board that we fill. But I do a sale-a-bration celebration. So it's open to you if you're my customer. I have it open to you if you join my team and you've got your first order in, because I use it as like a training. And then also to team members that if they have 2 people join their team, they're also invited. So it's a way to engage everybody. And we are going to be making a 3D project, and it looks generally like this. Or you might get a different designer paper, right? So it's a black and white designer paper will go on the top. And you'll get all the bits and parts. If you did the Winter Creative Escape with me, it may look familiar because it was the 3D project from the Escape. I like to double dip where I can, which is okay in this case. I designed for one thing and then we use it, we dual purpose it. So you might have 2 of these if you did the Escape with me. And that event is on the 6th of March in person or March 25th if you're online. So different ways to qualify for customers, team, or new members. This weekend we're doing, they were in February yet, but this weekend we're doing the team building. The next weekend, March 1st through the 3rd, thanks Holly, the March 1st through the 3rd, I have a Leapers Crafting Retreat. We have 10 people signed up. It's a place where this is open to the 10 people. I potentially have room for 1 more. Last year, I think we had 11 or 12, but we can make room if 1 or 2 more want to join. Penny's saying a mix. So I'm still looking at your comments. It's for you to craft. Bring what you want to work on. Mary Lemke helped a girl out, and she helped me design 5 make and takes for people that are attending. And there's a little goodie bag that you get as well. And you basically pay, and you come and have a spot to work Friday night, Saturday all day until about like 2 or 3 on Sunday. So it's like a weekend away to work on whatever you want. And so that's the first weekend in March. And then also in March, we have a Memories and More class that features sweet memories. And this one is where you'll make 15 cards. If you're on my team, the Be Happy Stampers, you can do team pricing. And otherwise it's $55 or $65 mailed. And we're going to make 15 cards. And we're going to just show you what they are. It uses the Memories and More note cards, or it's actually envelopes and cards. They're full size. There's 5 that I added that are A2 size. These first 5 that I'm showing you are regular size cards. And then, so we got them all designed. And then we move into the 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 cards. Like this. And so you don't really need any stamps for this class either. All these cards have the writing printed right on them. So when I went down to Florida to work with my girls down there, I kind of laid this out with a couple of the gals that were sitting next to me, and we kind of got them all laid out. We incorporated the curvy or wavy trim, and I got the opaque gems on here. So you get the Memories and More cards and envelopes, the card pack, the gems, and the ribbon as part of your registration for class. And for my team, you would need to provide those 4 things, and then you would get the extra cardstock that's put into the kits that is either embossed or the card bases. And so that is Memories and More. Listed over here, Sweet Thoughts, Memories and More. The other thing, we have a used stamp sale. If you're local to me, or if you're not local, Ann Bellinger, I don't know if you're watching, but your box of used stamp stuff arrived. So Ann Bellinger from Vermont, she mails me a box of supplies when she wants to be done and part ways with them. And then she prices them, or we price them, whatever. I think now she's pricing them, but we put them in the sale, and she says, whatever you sell them for, I want to donate it. And she adds to the we put it to the Wounded Warrior benefit that we're doing in October. So that's really cool. So that's also an option too. If you guys want to mail anything to include for the sale, we would take the proceeds if you want to go to one of the card benefits that we're doing. So the youth stamp sale is here in town, March 23rd at the Eagles Club. If you're local or in the area and you want to come to it, you're welcome to. We have, excuse me, the Trusty Toolbox Stamp-A-Stack. Now, if you didn't get enough of the toolbox, we have, this came out of the hot air balloon set. So there's a Trusty Toolbox Stamp-A-Stack. So if you didn't get enough of the tools, when we have the class this Tuesday, which I still have kits left, and I'll go over those in a moment. So this is the stamp set that we are using, but we also pulled in other stamp sets that have words. So this Stamp-A-Stack is $55 or $68 mailed, because you will get a full pack of the designer paper, the Tools designer paper. You'll get the classic matte dots, the Baker's Twine Essentials pack, and then enough to make the 14 cards, like the card bases and labels. And so we threw in some girly girl cards here, and we did that bedazzly paper here to put in a wrench. So I'm just going to show you the 14 cards. So Diane Bogenhagen's teaching the in-person class on the 27th, which is a Wednesday. And I've got the online version, which is the Friday at 1 p.m. So again, you guys, if you can't make the exact time for the online class when we're doing it, you can always catch the replay. I get the question a lot, can I just watch the replay? Of course, that's what the replay is there for. You don't have to be part of the actual class. It's nice when people are, because if they have questions, isn't that cool? If they have questions, they can I can answer them, complete with a cat fur over there too, I see that. And then this one here. So we just couldn't stop designing, and we could have actually, I thought about it, I could have gotten 10 more like designs. Then Diane's like, yeah, I could have gotten 2. Diane, right? Like you were like, I'm good. Yes, Anne said that she loves that she can repurpose stamps and also donate to a great cause. That's awesome. Never enough tools. So fun stuff. So we have 14 different layouts. And again, you'll get the package designer series paper. So you might say to me, well, I already have the tools. Well, you're going to be using up a lot of your stuff with these cards, you guys. So your tools you can see all of the cards have so many tools on them. So Stamp-A-Stack is later in March. I can only do as many of the packs of paper that I have, basically, is what I'm planning to do. And again, if you're on my team, you can supply your own products and then get the kits with the cardstock and any extra labels that are die cut. So that is Trusty Tools, again, later in March. And then there's more. We have here for you the MS, already in April, we have the MS card making benefit, which is April 13th. It's going to be 5 cards, plus there's a bonus card that you can get if you want to donate extra. But I keep sliding down in my chair. Can you see that? Every time I gotta sit back up. Okay, I see. That's probably, I need to be higher. Twice a year we do card benefits. MS benefit is usually what we do in the spring, and then the Wounded Warrior is what we've been doing in the fall. In the fall, that benefit was picked for the Statement of the Heart Award with Stampin' Up. So we are, yeah, Diane's like rapid fire designing. You got it. So we haven't designed the benefit for the fall yet, so that'll be coming, but we're focusing on the MS one first. Great cause. We have a lot of people in our lives that have been diagnosed with MS, and so we like to give back to that organization. Can't wait for this day. Yes, Debbie, it's going to be a good one. So Debbie Gass is going to mix the tools with Gone Fishing. Great idea. Very good idea. We actually use Gone Fishing stamp set for words in that class over there. So perfect. Gone Fishing, that's on our list for supplies. So MS is near and dear to a lot of the gals on my team heart. And so the 5 cards, Sherry Pyre and Cheryl Taylor led a team down actually in the Tampa, Florida area, and they got together and they designed the cards. And it was awesome because it helped lighten my load a little bit. And they did a phenomenal job designing these cards, you guys. They're so beautiful. So for a $30 donation, you get 5 cards. And of the $30, $23 is donated. And we saved the $7 because it's about $7 per card for materials. And the Cheryl Taylor, who's on my team, she places the order, so I reimburse her for all the materials. And so it's $23 will get donated. Plus there's a bonus card. And for $5, you could get the bonus card, and all $5 is donated. Okay, so you're at $35 if you want all 6 cards, and then if shipping is $6. And again, at that time, if we can consolidate stuff, we will, right? So right now, I just want to make sure everybody gets signed up, and we'll get figured out. If you want to get shipping, or like I'll figure out your shipping, because I know I have people that do everything, and so I'll figure out what this class can get consolidated with to reduce shipping on some people if they want everything like they normally do. So the other thing that we're doing for this is the first time we're offering kits to people, and I will be adding, I haven't done it yet, I need to look at my calendar, but we're going to be adding on a class. Okay, so this class is to make the 6 cards, because if we're offering kits to you, you need to know how to put them together. And I have Jolene that will help prepare a PDF tutorial for this as well. And so it's going to be treated like a class. So you'll get a tutorial and you will get a video that you can watch. And so for those getting kits, like, that's awesome. Now the thing is with the kits, you will need to have stamps, and you will need to have your adhesive to put them together. And you are saving my team a lot of assembly time. And Diane's already like, whoo, yay. Judy and Jill, myself, Karen Wetstein, we all spent 3 days making about 500 or 400 cards last year. And for anybody that takes, yes, definitely Mary, we can get you signed up for the MS. Anybody who takes these as kits, it saves my helpers the time of putting them together. Now, if you want them made, we will gladly and happily make them. And we have time on our schedule already set aside to make the cards. And so, but I'm very pleased to see that of all the people that have signed up, there's maybe only about 4 of them that want the completed cards, which is awesome for us, because I bet we could get everything done in a day, which gives us more time to do other things with what we want going on. So Sarah Merchant would like to have a paper pumpkin. Okay, cool beans. So I will write your name on this, Sarah, and then we will figure it out later. So, but we've got your name on one of the boxes, okay? So I've got that set for you here. Okay, so MS benefit, let's just drop down and show you the cards. So for this one, you will need some white ink to highlight the flowers. So we are going to emboss for you and have any die cuts, but you would need to, if you're going to make them yourself, you would need to have some sort of white ink to go over the top to like illuminate them. And then you have a sentiment. This one is Fluffiest Friends. Isn't that big bear, chubby bear, adorable? If you don't have the bear, you have a blank palette to work with here. You could put whatever you want right in the middle here. And this one's cool. They've designed it in a way that that little yum is what holds that down. Oh, Sherry would love the cards and the extra one. Perfect. So Sherry, the thing I need from you is you want kits, and I think you want kits. I would like, Debbie Gass, wasn't it your idea that it was going to be kits? Or was it Donna Grushki? Somebody suggested kits for, the idea came up for kits because with the Wounded Warrior benefit, we're looking for 200. Go big or go home, right? So we were looking for 200 to sign up, right? So that we can reach our goal of $10,000 that we're trying to raise. And the idea was like, well, how is the team ever going to make that many cards? And then somebody said kits. And Debbie, I really could have sworn it was you that made that suggestion. It was an idea. It was a fabulous idea. This features the ice cream swirl, and you only need a sentiment to put there. Oh, and if you want some strawberries on the inside. And then this one features the hot air balloons. You just need a sentiment right there. And if you want a balloon on the inside. And then here's our honey card. The bee is there. If you don't have the bee stamp set, you could always draw your stripes in with a marker. And then the bee wings are stamped with Stays On ink. And you wouldn't have to stamp the lines on them though. It does add to it, but you could get by without it. And then there's what that looks like. So those are the 5 cards that you get with the benefit. And then the extra bonus card is this one. And this features the Meandering Meadow paper. And everybody's is going to be slightly different because there's 12 different patterns in that paper. So you're generally going to have the same arch and a label here and the linen thread and these dots. But your background might look slightly different depending on which DSP you get. Yes, Debbie Gass, you suggested a kit party. And from there, we like went one step further and we were like, if we're going to do a kit party, we should just offer kits. And so Debbie, yes, it was you. See, I remembered that. I'm surprised myself. All right. So that's the MS card benefit. This also has here, I have a customer and demonstrator event that I'm doing in June called the Stampin' Fun in the Sun. So you guys could already get signed up for that. I probably have 30 people on the sign up already for that. You guys, that is posted out there on my website in case you want more details for it. Wait, I was looking at Becky's no kids. Haha, Becky's the no kids again. We'll come back. If you're on my website and you want more information on my one-day event here, if you toggle over to June like 5th, 6th, 7th, it's all there already. You guys can read all the details on the Stampin' Fun in the Sun. So that's a thing that you could already start signing up for. People asked about the samplers. I'll be doing a DSP sampler in May and then a new product share with the new catalog. Just a reminder, the new catalog is going to be launching in May. And so for those people that are liking the ink colors, there's a set of 5 ink colors that are going away. So you want to stock up if you want to on any ink or paper refills that you get that before it's gone. And it's the end of February. That stuff starts to get gone in March. Okay, so just public service announcement. Gina Bulow has classes. She bought a house and she got a sinus infection all at the same time. So she's definitely not doing her best at the moment. She's a lot of stress level up to here and not feeling good at the interim. She did do a class on Wednesday morning at 10 o'clock or around 10 o'clock. We're going to be talking this weekend to see where her schedule's at. At the back end of my schedule, if you see something here with Gina, you do need to contact Gina. I get people a lot still reaching out to me for Gina's classes. I don't have anything to do with her signups. I don't have anything to do with questions like, is she doing it or not doing it? It would be best just to directly reach out to Gina and she would be able to help you. So she does use at the moment my YouTube channel to do her classes, but one of my goals for her is we're going to set her up with her own YouTube channel this weekend. I think that's our goal for Gina. She may not know that, and maybe she does, but I think that's what we're going to do this weekend while we're doing our training for the team is we're going to help Gina get her YouTube channel set up because she bought a house. And she's going to have an amazing craft studio, and she's got her internet hooked up in the last week. And that means she can do her lives via her YouTube channel. And we'll get people, if they like Gina and watching Gina, she does an amazing scrapbook class every month. Oh, a fabulous layout. So, okay. What else here, let me show you guys. So, Jenna pulled these. So these are the kid cards, you guys, okay? These are not the class. These are from a swap. Miss Sandy Carlson from Moorhead, Minnesota made these. She's a phenomenal stamper. So again, it's this awesome castle and you got this cute little kid that is like doing magic, right? With a big moon in the background. Okay, this is another one she made. This one features the kids in a boat and having water. And adorable, I think. Like, are they not cute? Like these are not the cards. But if cards were like this or like similar, would you be up for kids on your game night if they looked like this and you really didn't have to buy the stamp set and you would use the designer paper? Just putting it out there. So that's what Sandy did for the swap cards. Like these are the only swap cards I got, aren't they? That was it.
Those,
yeah, that was it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, hi Sandy Wicklander. So just putting that out there now, seeing those cards, if I made something similar like that, are you still saying no kids whatsoever? Just pull in the DSP and use something else or not? Because that castle is so cute. The castle.
The castle, and was there a water one or a baking one too?
Pull out the dies really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, pull out the dies. So, all right. So Debbie said the castle, love the castle. Hi, honey. How's my little girl? The dies would be under Kiddin' Around over here. They would be
on the side.
Yeah, because that's all the mini catalog. It would be under Kiddin' Around, I think, or is it not Kiddin' Around? What's the name?
It's Kiddin' Around, but I don't.
Just Kidding? It's not there. Oh, I don't own them.
Oh, I could have brought them.
You guys, I don't own the bundle yet. They're cute, but no kids. You guys are still confirming.
The paper is sale-a-bration right now.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Okay. So you guys, I don't even own the bundle. So if you're telling me you don't want
Then don't buy it.
then I might not even buy the bundle. The kids are cute, but I would still only be interested in making one. Okay, one. But it would have to be the castle.
The castle card.
The castle card.
Which is all dies.
Which is all dies. I would make the castle card. If you guys are good with it, if to appease, could you use one card with the castle with, I love the big moon in the background. I would lay it out though. Gina does an amazing job stamping. I really don't have anyone to send those to. Very cute cards, but don't need any kid cards. The castle is cute. I don't make many kids cards either, but there should be one or two in the kit. Okay, If you guys are good with it, I might do the castle because the castle's adorable and figure out the wizard one to go in the castle. One kid using the castle. See, we're getting it. One kid using the castle and the rest non-kid. Okay, there's going to be the challenge to figure out how to make the other ones and what to pull in. So, you guys, so what we're going to do now is we're going to switch gears. And Jenna's going to show off her cards. So Jenna's here. Jenna is with Brown Dog Craft Company. She's from Hudson, Wisconsin. She's on my team. And you guys are still confirming one kid using the castle. We got, yeah. So Jenna's here. She just drove. She left at 5:46 this morning. And she got here by like 10 o'clock. She was in the driveway. And she's here for the weekend with a couple of my other gals that are silvers or silver elites. We're doing team training. And so she thought it would be better to bring her cards in person than to mail them. So would you like to sit here and go through? So you guys, I'm going to switch gears and we're going to have Jenna sit here. Because normally I show off her cards because she mails them to me. But we thought we don't want to risk the mail losing her cards and then she doesn't have them. So here you go, Jenna. Without further ado.
Hi guys. So isn't it funny that I'm not used to being on Christine's channel? So hello everyone. Nice to see all of you. I'm gonna flip the camera and I will show you the cards. I know a lot of you have already seen these if you were watching my showcase, but for those of you who don't know me, I'm on Christine's team and I live in Hudson, Wisconsin. So it is a haul here. I left when it was still dark out, and to be honest, 5 o'clock comes once in a day for me. So it's hard to get up early. I am not a morning person, so I would rather stay up till 5 a.m.
That's how I am.
Yeah. So, okay, I'm gonna flip the camera and I will show you what I have for you. So this is me. If you are looking for me, this is what I look like on YouTube. Hi, Linda. Hi, Holly. Hi, Pat. Hi, guys. Okay, so this is me. This is what I'll show up on YouTube and Facebook. So it's Brown Dog Craft Company. Okay, so I do class every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central. So you'll always find me there, and pretty much everything is set up very similar. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Diane. Hi, Mary.
Why you picked Tuesdays?
Okay, yes. So I actually picked Tuesdays because that's Christine's date night, and I know she's not live,
right?
So
so you don't have to worry about me being live.
Yes. So I knew that you guys probably couldn't do, like, what I wanted to do was Thursdays, but who's gonna watch Christine at 6 and then me at 8, right? Like that's a lot of YouTube commitment for the day. So hi, Patty. I thought you had to work, Patty. Maybe you are working. Should we all be quiet? Okay. So how I do my classes, it's very similar. I'll try to hold this up. So, oh, you're so nice, Diane. Okay, sorry, this is crooked. This isn't my setup, so I'm not exactly, you'll have to please forgive me if I don't know how to exactly work Christine's. Okay, so I'm trying to move my hands, but everything's backwards from how you would think you need to move your stuff. So anyway,
yeah, because it's right over here.
Yeah,
there
okay.
It is.
There we go. I don't know. Okay, hi Sarah. Where is your sweet four-legged kid? I know,
right?
I abandoned him this weekend, and my children.
Girl time.
Yeah, I abandoned my children with my husband, who is only slightly nervous to have all 3 of my children, and my dog is my 4th child. So he has to handle everyone this weekend. He can do it, right?
Yes, he can do it.
He can do it. I do it 99% of the time, so he can do it 1% of the time. Okay, so just this upcoming Tuesday, I thought I would show you, since I'm here, and Tuesday is like 5 days from now. I have a fun fold class once a month, and this month, it is still February, so February is going to feature Playing in the Rain. So and then it's going to use Sunny Days paper. This is what card number 1 looks like. So this comes all die cut for you. You will need clouds and some sort of critter to color. Okay, and that's how it's going to be for all of these cards. All of this will be die cut for you. You'll get some paper, so you'll need clouds, which I'm sure we all have a set that has clouds, and there's even a cloud punch you could use. And then you'll need a critter to color here. Okay, the back is already embossed for you. Now, Angelique told me what this is called, and I'm not going to remember. Double Z fold or step fold? Double Z.
Double Z. And I would call it a step card.
Yeah, maybe that's what she called it. I told her I was going to have to write them down. Okay. Yeah, and then this one you just need a little critter of some sort to color on the front. Okay. All right, so that's the first class. And I brought a few, so let me pull them out. They're not in order, so, you know, I shoved them in my bag, and like I mentioned, it was early. So let me find the cover sheet for this one. Well, I'll find the cover sheet in a second. Let's skip that one since I can't find the cover sheet. Okay, this one is the Fun Fold. No, oh, here's the cover sheet for this one. So this is my bundle class. So for March, it's going to be Ice Cream Swirl. So if you don't have that one, hi Jennifer, thank you. If you don't have that set, here are some other sets that you could use. All right, mostly just sentiments. There is one card that does use the ice cream stamps. I'll show you that one. Okay, so here's card number 1. So this is, this is the donuts. Yeah, Diane says step card. That's what we think too, step card. So this one does use the donuts. If you don't have the donuts, you could just use circles, okay? And then this will be die cut for you. That's from the hot air balloon. This will all be die cut for you. You just need a sentiment here for yum yum. And yum yum along here. So you could stamp anything along there. You wouldn't need to stamp yum yum. This is the one where you'll need some sort of stamp. So you could do the milkshake would be really cute here, or the brewed for you would be really cute here. But we are going to stamp and die cut these. And yes, you would have to cut these off to put your card in the envelope, but they're just too cute. I couldn't cut them off here. Okay. So all the cards I've showed you so far, the kits are $25. I forgot to mention that. And then this one is a little, I don't know exactly how big it is, but it fits perfectly in a regular standard envelope, a A2 envelope. So it pops up like this, make a wish. And this is all die cut for you, so you just need sentiments. Okay, so that is Ice Cream Swirl Bundle Class. Here's the details for this one. And if you want to get a hold of me, I'm browndogcraftcompany.com. Okay, and my email's on there too. Okay, let's go. This is Hooray for Surprises. So this is April's Fun Fold. It's March 26th. It's 3 cards. And you could literally use any stamp set. Okay, so Hooray for Surprises is unique in the sense of they're kind of one and done cards. So it's an interactive die set, and this would be the first card. And when you pull, like you're gonna pull this, and it's like a pull tab, and it reveals a hidden message underneath. So I didn't pull this one, but I did pull my other 2 so you could see what they look like. Okay, here's another one. And so what you do is you pull.
Oh yeah, don't do it. Oh,
yeah, this
wait.
one's already half done. So there's a hidden message in there. And then this one I did pull because not on purpose, but it works out because you guys get to see it. Okay. Okay, bye, Patty. Have a good day at work. So you pull this right here, and it's like, you know, pull tab. I was gonna say a pull tab at the bar, but you know, I don't know if that's allowed on YouTube.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you could have any stamp set for these guys, okay? You wouldn't need to have this stamp and die set. Okay, so that's the Fun Fold for March. Yes, I was gonna say April. Okay, I have the Let's Craft card class. And that's where we make, it's 3 cards with 3 different stamp sets, so it's very similar to Christine's monthly. Here is the details for March. It's March 12th. And it uses Excellent Eggs, Everyday Details, and Blueberry Bunches. But here's the other stamp sets that you could use in place of those. Okay, so you don't need to have all of those by any means. I'm sure you have something in your stash that you could use in place of those. So here is the first one. This is Blueberry Bunches. Thanks, Diane. So you just need a focal image. And how this is going to come is, these are from the perennial postage dies. It's all die cut for you. And then your white piece of cardstock will come whole. We'll stamp on it and color it. And then in class, I'll walk through how to cut it. So we'll cut it in half this way and cut it in half this way to get it on here. Okay, so, and of course I had to use blueberry cardstock on the Blueberry Bunches card.
You have to. It matches perfectly.
Thanks, Catherine. Okay, all my glue dots want to stick to each other. Okay, this one had a bow. Came off. This one uses Everyday Details, and I will die cut this for you, so you just need some sort of stamp to go right here. Okay, so this is sale-a-bration paper. It's free as a bird, or
Flight and Airy?
Flight and Airy, that's it. Yep.
I don't know if it's available yet. I think it's already out of the store.
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
Well, it'll come die cut for you, okay? That's with the Scalloped Contours dies. And then this bow is...
The new ribbon.
Yes, it's from the Latte Suite.
Oh,
so
yes.
it's going to be available, I think it's March 4th, right?
Yeah.
March
Is it a
5th?
Tuesday?
March 4th.
Is it like the first Tuesday of the month? March
Yeah,
5th.
March 5th. But your bow will come already made for you. This is all die cut with the dies. And then we're going to color this with our colored pencils. Okay, that's the inside of that one. Okay, and then the third card is Excellent Eggs. So this is where if you have the Easter Bunny set from the annual catalog that was around last year, you could use that because all of this is already die cut for you. This is punched. You could leave the bunny off if you didn't have a little bunny, but if you have some sort of little critter, you'll get a piece of pecan pie cardstock. I thought that looked like a chocolate bunny, so that's the inside. Okay, so those are 3 cards for Let's Craft. That one's $22. And I have 2 more. We're almost done.
And then I'm going to do my past classes.
Oh, and then Christine's going to do her past classes. I can really be Vanna for that one. Okay, I'll show you that one. That class is for April. Okay. All right. Second to last for my classes is my monthly subscription class. And for March, it's Painted Lavender and Perennial Postage. So how this class works is you can buy it one-off. It's $55. Or you can sign up for 6 months. You just make a 6-month commitment to me that you're going to sign up for the class every single month for 6 consecutive months. And the cost for the class is only $45 per month then. Okay, and then at the end of 6 months, you get to pick a stamp and die bundle and any bundle you'd like for 50% off as a thank you for me. Okay, so how it works is you get 9 cards, 3 of 3 designs, all your envelopes, 1 brand new roll of ribbon, 1 brand new pack of embellishments, and extra DSP. Okay, so you get a whole lot in these. And I would encourage you to go to my channel and check out my showcase I did last week. I show, they come in a nice envelope with a label on it. Okay, so you'll make 3 of each of these. This is the only one that doesn't use the lavender paper. Okay, so we're gonna stamp these. And then for this one, the gems that you get in class are those purple gems that are currently out of stock. So the kits that I have are limited. So if you want to get signed up for this one, you should let me know.
It shows March, early March.
Does it? Okay.
To come in.
Okay, so I can always order more gems. Sounds like in early March. So, but it comes with the purple gems. So this obviously wouldn't go with purple gems. So I want to point out that you will not get this in class. But what I used is those pearlized effects in white. So if you want it to look exactly like this, yes, Patricia Taylor, you are signed up. You'll want to get the pearlized effects, or you could use pearls, or you could use any other embellishment that you have in your stash. Yes, there's lots. So you'll get a full roll of this wavy trim too. All right, this one might look familiar if you watched my Let's Craft with Clues.
Oh yes, I saw that.
Oh, you did? Yes.
I did. I'm like, oh my God, I love it.
Yeah, so I think this is called, oh gosh, now I'm going to forget what it's called. I'm really bad with names of fun folds. It's not really a fun fold.
It looks like a split.
Split card. Yeah, split front card.
Sure.
Okay, so you might get slightly different DSP. There's lots of patterns that look very similar to this. Okay, so depending on which DSP you get, but it'll look very similar. And same with this card. So see now maybe this one's the double Z.
That's a double Z.
Yes.
That's a double Z. Your other one I think was a step card.
Yes, you're right.
That's so pretty.
Thank you. So again, you'll all get this color, but there was 2 patterns that were almost identical.
That makes them match them.
Yep. Okay. And then you'll make 3 of each of those. And lastly, I got them designed. Oh, Debbie says split card.
Yep.
Thanks, Holly. Thanks, Sarah. Okay, so this is already for April, but I got them designed, so I thought I would show you. So it's Jungle Pals. And Jungle Pals is the sale-a-bration stamp and die set. Okay. So we make 4 cards, and you just need any critters. So you could use any of the sets that I have listed, or I'm sure you have some more in your stash. So I'll show you those. Ooh. Oh, kitty sighting.
Well, yeah, that's fine. That one.
Okay. So here's the first one. You'll need a sentiment.
Heartfelt hellos is I think that. Is
yes,
that hello? Is
that was heartfelt hellos. Yep. And so was that. Yeah. Okay, and then
did
this
you
is.
color all those little flowers?
I did.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. That's Parakeet Party and Balmy Blue.
Okay.
And Old Olive. Okay, here's card number 2.
Oh wow.
So you will need some sort of clouds in the back and some critters. Thanks, Diane. Oh, and I mentioned this on my showcase too, but we have to move the tiger over so his face isn't hidden. Oh, and that one doesn't have an inside. It will have an inside before class. This one, this is the new Glimmer paper. It's Old Olive. That's also releasing. Oh, the kitty's climbing in the window.
Yeah, I see that. As long as you don't wreck anything.
Releasing in that new online exclusive. Okay. So you just need, you'll need some sort of critter and some sentiment, and a sentiment for the inside. And then I have no idea what you call this. Diamond step fold, maybe.
Yeah, diamond step fold.
Okay, so it does appear a little bit smaller than, like,
It's a little bit smaller than an A2 size.
it is, yes, but it still fits perfectly in
Into
an
an
A2
envelope.
envelope. Yes. So this one's kind of hard to show on a camera. It does stand up like a normal card. And this is the back. I used Charming Sentiments. You could use whatever you want for the back. If you want to make it a birthday card, it could be a birthday card. But I thought this looked like a little bow tie on him. But then when you flip it, it reveals your other little critters. So this will be die cut for you, but you will need some sort of critters to add here. Okay. All right. So
Good deal.
reach out to me if you have questions.
So many options.
Yes, I'm going to give it back to Christine. Get all my abundance of things out of the way.
Very good. Good job. Yay,
Thanks, guys. It's nice to see you on Christine's channel.
Yay, good job, good job. All right, and so you guys, I have a little honey that I can share with you too. Look at that. There's our honeybee. She's on the other side of the camera. Look over here, honey. Mom, I don't want to be in the camera. Don't make me. Oh, yeah. So since I opened up the blinds here, the cats like to come up on this window. So, all right, I'm going to take a few more minutes. I don't have a lot more time that I want to share with you, but I do want to share with you the past classes, and that shouldn't take very long. You guys, I was blessed because somebody reached out to me, and she wants to take almost every one of my past classes. And so, in some cases where there's only one left, I already pulled those for her. So, super cool. So I don't have as many as I used to, which isn't the bad thing. That's always good. Mom says, clean them up, move them out.
I'm down to 2 buckets.
For that, and then I have some ink, paper, scissors, but yes, two of these little boxes. So you guys, I'm going to go through past classes just to show you where you can find the past classes. I got smart about this finally, and I made it in a spot that can be fluid, like ever changing, versus printing it on a sheet and then you guys call me and it's like, oh shoot, I don't have them anymore because they've been gone, but you have a copy. So under the resources tab of my website, underneath where you can get PDFs and stuff, there's a past classes section. And on here is where you can find the ink, paper, scissors, 3-card classes, and also 4-card classes and order-based classes. Now, they might be listed on here, but I know for a fact like that she's taking Fruitful Blessings and I only had one left. She's taking the October monthly class, I only have one left. I need to take about 15 minutes and process the transaction, right? And like, I will get this updated once I go through and pull out all of them. So, but that's where you guys can see the past classes. But now you're like one more thing that I've done is on here. If you click on it, it takes you right to the class and it takes you to the link with the video, right? So you can kind of see, oh man, do I want these kits or I don't like these kits? Here's another one. Like if you click on it, it takes you right into see the close-ups of the cards and then to the video. So just so you guys know that I created that functionality in there as well. So I have a few left, must be 4 left of this class. This was artistically inked. It was an order-based class only back from July, and it features artistically inked and such pretty floral cards, and we're down to 4. I did make an excessive abundance of them, and so I'm glad to see it's down to 4. This is the ink, paper, scissors. Now this comes with a roll of ribbon, the curvy ribbon. It comes with a quarter pack of the Season of Chic paper, or the Chic paper, and then the little gems, the sparkle gems. And these would be the four kits or 4 cards that you'd make with the Season of Chic ink, paper, scissors. I also have some of the Masterfully Made, which was from December. These were really cool. Doing a pinwheel card, I think that's like a pinwheel type thing, and then that style.
Not patchwork.
Yeah, it looks like patchwork to me, but it's not. It's got a drill, fracturing. Fraction card. I always think of fracking like digging for oil is the word, but it's different. Yeah, but that's what helps me remember it. So this one you get 3 rolls of the different color ribbon, the gems or the sequins, and then a quarter pack. So this is called Masterfully Made ink, paper, scissors. So I have that for ink, paper, scissors, and then the Forever Love ink, paper, scissors. I'm guessing is in this pile right here. So oh man, that's not what I wanted to do, but that's what I just did. Okay, ink, paper, scissors, Forever Love was what we just did a couple weeks ago. Fracture, thanks Debbie Gass. Yeah. And I refracting is like the well drilling thing. So I always think it's the same word, but it's not. These were and that one has, it's like you can see there's gold flowers on there, and then that one. So I've got some of the Forever Love. So I've got, these are the 3 ink, paper, scissors I have. And then I also had a bunch of the the Let's Just Stamp from February. Featured these cards right here. So that was Let's Just Stamp from February, featuring Hooray for Surprises. I've got less than 10 left now of the trusty tools. So if you wanted an awesome, these awesome tool cards, this class I did it on Tuesday of this week. And so there's your workbench. And then this is your tool cart. So they're similar but different to the stamp stack. And then here's this guy. So I still have some of the tools left. I believe that must go in there. So I've got tools left. I've got maybe 1 left now of the Be Mine class. So 1. Like we made it down to about 1 with that seed packet in it. We got a book card and then a pocket card. So about 1 left of that one, I think. I've got a bunch left of the monthly class from February. So it was the Delicate Forest, your Wild Ferns, and then you got the Stippled Roses. You got one or the other. I had a bunch of those left. And let's see, let's get these in here so I don't drop them all over the place. Class coming up next week is this one right here. It features that opening like that. And there goes Honey. She must see something. So this is next week. Yeah, I have about 8 or 7 left for this class. And so that's that one. And then from here, it opens up like this. And then the Jungle Pals, you need something for the critters. Again, this is not passed yet. This is coming up. I just happened to get to the pile. And this is my last class that I have for February. It's in person on Wednesday or online with you guys on Thursday, right? I have another box here of past classes. And that's it, you guys. It's so crazy. Do you remember when I used to have 5 boxes? Wow, like she's right though. I'm down to like basically showing you 2 boxes. So Heartfelt Hexagons. Ileana, yes, we can get you down for the February and March ink, paper, scissors. Absolutely. This one is the Heartfelt Hexagons. This was an order-based class in early January. They were so pretty. I think I have 2 left now at this one. But you had enough paper left over to decorate your envelopes, which was super cool. So there's that one. I got like 2. I've got 3 left of the December monthly class. That must go in here. And there was a firework one. So you could already get a start on your New Year's card for next year. And then we've got 2 wintry ones like this. They were similar but different. So that was what December monthly class was last year. I got 3 left. I've got a few left of the monthly class from August. I got 1, must be 3 in here. And this one was with the Sweet Little Ones maybe. And then Timeless I'm like starting to think like I'm not remembering names. Timeless Arrangements. And then this was Gone Fishing we used here. So I've got a few of those. So again, these are free with an order, or you could buy them, whichever you want. Let's Just Stamp for August of 2022. I have 2 left of this one now. So exciting. That potted geranium set here. Like that one, you just need a sentiment. This, you could stamp whatever you want on there. And then we had a plant that we stamped and then fussy or die cut and put on there. For Rose's Techniques classes, if anybody still wants to get in on that, I have 1 left for December. And it was the Berry Cute. And I just lied. The Berry Cute was from November. And then I have a few left from December. So if anybody wanted to like retroactivate, I would have, get this, I would have a November, a December, and a January. And I have February as well. So I had, and then I have 1 lonely little Light the Sky. So if somebody is interested in getting in on this host rewards that I do with Rose, and you want to go back, I would have November, December, January, February. So that would be 4 months. And then planning to do the next 6 months. And I don't think that the host rewards are going to change by the end, but you could still get in and get signed up. These would be a $50 order each. And then at the end of the 10 months, like you would do, you would get to pick $75 out in host rewards and a half off item. And I would figure out how to make that still happen. So yeah, so very cool. So I do have at least one of November, December, and January for Rose, and then the oddball one little December one. And then I have February too. So very good. So that's December, and then January. So then I think there might be possibly one ink, paper, scissors left for January. And Ileana, I don't know if you signed up for January. I think you might have missed January, if I'm not mistaken. We ended up with 4 more kits, and I know 3 of them are claimed. And so if I don't have a 4th person that's claimed that one, Ileana, if you want to claim that one, message me right away. I would hold it for you as well. And then I would say they're all gone. But if I don't have one, I don't have one. But you guys, I'll be honest with you. It's been a long week. We kitted up earlier in the week. Oh, I don't know if we kitted up earlier in the week. But with taking yesterday off and designing, we designed like 3 classes this week. That takes time, you guys. I don't get in the emails, and so just be a little more patient. Like you always are. You guys are amazing with emails. You don't have to email me in 3 different spots, or I should say, email me, text me, and call me. You can just one spot, and I'll see it when I get to it. So, and at this point, like get whatever you want. I think the easiest thing is send me an email, because as I go through my emails, I process things with my book next to me, where sometimes I find that when I get text or I get Facebook messages, I don't have my book next to me, and I might have a chance of missing that. And so I hate missing things. So, but I know that by early next week, I will get myself caught up again on the emails. So, oh, Ileana would want the January. Okay. So I will check through and make sure I don't have it claimed by somebody else, Ileana. And if I have it, I would send all of them to you. I could do January, February, and March when we kit up in March, because I don't think you're probably in a hurry unless you want January, February earlier. Otherwise, I could hold off and mail all 3 of them together and save you some shipping. So, okay. Well, I can actually ask somebody. Did I forget anything?
I don't think so, but probably something.
Probably something. Yeah. So you guys, yeah, this was good. I know I was planning an hour and a half, and we took about an hour and 50 minutes, and that's okay. We want to go through things. This is your video that really explains and showcases what's coming up next month and what we have left in the past, especially if you're a new subscriber or a new watcher, like that you didn't know, oh man, she's got this past class available. Oh, that's super cool. Like I can get something from the past, and like if you place an order at this moment in the day and time, you place orders, you get classes for free with me and also with Jenna. And I was going to show you guys too, the classes are free when you use the host code. We currently, when you close your order, if you don't add the host code, it doesn't equal free classes. It's got to be on here. And right now, that one, I think I felt bad. I think I realized it after I went live that I actually just closed that one, I think, like 2 days ago. This is the new host code. So you can always find the current host code by going to my website and then scrolling underneath the picture of me in the yellow shirt, and it's there. And Jenna, you have yours on on her website. And so you guys, just so you know, I fully support everybody on my team, and I love to see your support. If you like what Jenna has to offer, then punch cards. Oh, okay, we'll talk about that, okay? If you like Jenna's classes, and that means you might take one less than mine, I'm okay with that, you guys. I want you to always take the classes that you're happy, and if it's somebody else, too, like you guys, you can, we know that you have choices that you can make with who you take classes with and who you buy your products from or whose team you join. We just greatly appreciate when you pick us. And if you pick somebody on my team, it makes me proud too. So don't ever feel like, oh, you're not going to be supporting me. You know, when you support Jenna or Gina or anybody else on my team and taking classes, you support me and my community. So that's awesome. We love that you support us, and we're so grateful and appreciative. So Debbie asked about the punch art, and that was a good thing to ask about. So Kelly is in charge right now of putting together a Google form for me, and I thought she was going to have it by last week, and I need to check with her on that and one other thing. I'll see once if she's pulled it together. So Debbie, you haven't missed anything. Once the Google form is created with those that can vote, I will be sending a specific email, and I will also post it so that you guys can go in and vote for your favorite punch art. And we'll have it open for like a good week that you can take time to vote. Okay. Hi, Margene. You're very welcome. Hi, Vicky Rodriguez. I sent an email. So Vicky, yes, so you guys, I do see things in my email, and I strategically and pick things that that I just leave them unread until I know I can get into them. And so Vicky, I did see your emails and I will respond to them. And you guys know that, like, I get back to everybody eventually. And I appreciate that you gave me a heads up now. So I do see things come in, you guys, but I find that if I open them up and I don't process them, I don't come back to them and I miss them. And so I try to leave things undone until I can get to them. So, because that leaves them highlighted in my email. So, okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. I think I'm going to end it because we've got girls rocking and rolling in here in any minute, and we're going to be doing lots of brain power. We're going to use our lady brains this weekend and come up with like lots of ways that we can align with the new structure that Stampin' Up! Is putting in front of us. So, all right. Connie Moore, you're one too. I know I have an email from you, and then I have another email. I saw your name in there. So Connie, I appreciate it. And Connie, I just received some mail today. I know I received an envelope from you for you. You had a lightning strike yesterday and needed to get a new water pump. Oh man, you were busy. You were busy. Yeah. Never fun when that kind of stuff pops up on a whim's notice and you just got to be ready to punt. So, but yes, Connie, I have an email. Anybody else too, if you know you've emailed me in like the last week or even longer, like I'm getting through things, and I know that right now, like I have everything still available for February. So if you needed something from February, I have it, and we're still taking anything's open for March. It's just the past classes where if you might have wanted something for the past and I might not have it, that's like the only thing that might be like, okay, I don't have that, but yeah. Good deal, you guys. Sarah Mitchell says, so many great classes. Yes, you guys, you have an abundance of classes between Jenna and Gina and myself to pick from an online like format where they could get mailed to you. Like a lot. I don't know how many I just went through, but I know Jenna had like, what, 6 or something?
Yeah, probably.
5 or 6 or 7, and I had at least that many, and Gina's got some. Sorry, you guys have lots. So yeah, and if you guys joined in at any point later in the video, just know you can always go back and watch it from the beginning. I did talk about my spa experience yesterday, and so if you want to hear that, that's like what we started off this video with. So, and that probably took the 15 minutes that like made me think that we went over a little bit, but all good, you guys. Lots of sunshine, love, and big hugs to you. The sun did now officially go away. We have overcast, cloudy, but you know what? That means nothing to us. We're still going to have a great, cheerful, wonderful day. So you guys, you enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your weekends. I will be back on, what is Monday? Oh, Paper Pumpkin is Monday night. So Kelly will be live on Monday, and I will be figuring out a day and time where I can do a showcase where I have lots of swap cards here and over there to show you. So I'm going to put that on the calendar for next week. So love you long time, everybody. I'm going to count to 10 just in case it ends early. Thanks, Linda Hunt. Brainstorming with my bees. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,